30-day challengers, what's going on? It's Trainer Tia coming at you with the Elements Challenge. We got a lot to cover, so sit down, pay attention, no complaining. We got a lot to talk about, okay? So first and foremost, all right, the most important part of this whole challenge, okay, if you do one thing in the whole challenge, this is what I want you to do. You have to set a goal, okay? And it's not good enough just to say, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to get stronger, or get in better shape. Those are vague and useless, okay? You have to set a goal. I need you to comment on the FitPro Facebook page, okay? Very, very important. And I need you to let me know, what do you want? How bad do you want it? Scale of 1 to 10, okay? This is the number one question that I ask all of my in-person clients. I've got to know, what do you want? How bad do you want it? Make it specific, a dress size, a number on the scale, a specific pair of pants, whatever it is, okay? I need to know exactly what you're working for and how dedicated you are, okay? What this is going to do, it's going to determine your whole program, okay? If you're a 7 out of 10, that tells me, and it should tell you as well, okay, certain parts of this program might not be for me. Maybe the weekend challenges, maybe the temptations, maybe I want to keep certain things in my diet, etc. All right, but if you're a 10 out of 10, okay, you better sacrifice every little part of your life that you've got going on to achieve the fitness goal. That's how it works, okay? I always say, you have to fit your life into your fitness, okay? Not the other way around. If you want to succeed and you want to make a great transformation, and most people do, they're here because they feel lazy, they feel unmotivated, you want to change, okay? You've got to fit your life into your fitness program. Remember that, okay? Second topic we got to cover is before pictures. Take them, okay? They're somewhat for me so that I can see your transformation beginning to end, but they're mostly for you so that you can see in 30 days, wow, yeah, I really did some pretty good work in this 30 days. Here's my transformation from beginning to end. We don't really have a lot of ways to track progress, so you've got to take pictures, okay? Number 3, my training style, okay? So a lot of you know me. Some of you don't know me. We've got a lot of new competitors in the challenge this time. And just to give you a heads up, my training style, it's definitely strict. It's definitely intense. I definitely don't fuck around. I have high expectations for everybody that I work with, including you, including myself. That's just how fitness works. It's intense, all right? But that being said, I'm pretty hands-off. I'm not going to find you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to check in every day and say, hey, Jane, where have you been all week? Okay, if you screw up, then you need to own that, and you need to get yourself in gear and keep showing up. I'm going to send you emails every day, and that's pretty much all that I'm going to do to keep you accountable, okay? If you want to make a transformation, again, you've got to do it, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm very strict. If you follow my program, it will work. I guarantee it, and I don't use that word lightly, okay? If you follow this, it's going to work. But I'm not going to make you do it, okay? You make yourself do it, okay? Number 4, okay, the style of this challenge, it is the elements, okay? So what does that mean? Basically, we've got 4 elements of fitness that we're focusing on, and each week we'll have one focus, okay? So the first week might be endurance, the second week might be speed, and then we've got physique and we've got strength as well. The order is yet to be determined, whether that's by me or by a popular vote, but each week will have a different theme, and that's going to totally change what you do on which day. There is no split per se, because the split changes with each style. There are a lot of different variables that we're going to change week to week, okay? But you can pretty much figure out what each one is going to be about just based on the name, okay? But that's the fun part about this challenge. It's going to be totally different than anything we've ever done, all right? So fasten your seatbelts. Okay. Next topic. All right, so what to expect. All right, for those of you that have done a challenge, it's going to be very similar. It's going to be a little bit more bare bones because the entry fee was a little bit lower this time. But for those of you who have never done a challenge before, listen up, okay? First and foremost, the challenge is intense, okay? If you've done a challenge before, you know it's pretty demanding. There's a lot of things that I want to put you through in order to drive results, but that's why my clients succeed, okay? And that's why I'm the trainer that I am, is because I know what works. So it's going to be intense. Prepare yourself for that, okay? Second, my training style, like I said, it's tough love, all right? I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. I tend to use a lot of curse words, and I don't give a shit about that, and hopefully you don't either. But definitely tough love, okay? I'm no nonsense, so prepare yourself for that as well. You're going to get daily workouts, and each workout is going to have 3-point levels, a 1-point, a 2-point, and a 3-point. The at-home variation is probably going to be similar. I'm still designing that. But 1 point is beginners, 2 points is intermediate, 3 points is advanced, okay? So you should be attaining points according to your skill level on average, all right? We're going to do classes. Each class is going to be according to skill, okay? So there's an A class, experts, B class, intermediates, and C class, beginners or new, okay? Finally, you know, what else to expect? The challenge is full of turns and twists, okay? So there are weekend challenges, there are pop challenges, there's a lot of gameplay. It's just fun. I mean, it's a great way to get in great shape. It's very intense, but it's also fun. There's nothing else like it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, next, the initial fitness test. Man, this video is really long. I hope you guys are still listening. Okay, if you're still listening, why don't you go ahead and text me, and my number is in the initial emails. Why don't you go ahead and text me, Tia is the best trainer ever, okay? And I'll give you 5 points, all right? Now, you keep track of that. Read the emails. You'll see what I mean. Text me, Tia is the best trainer ever. 5 points for you for paying attention, okay? All right, so what I was going to say, the initial fitness test. Take it. Don't skip it, okay? Don't screw around. The initial fitness test is important for me. It's important for you as well, okay? It's important for me so that I can design better workouts. If I've got a challenge full of experts, then I'm going to scale up the workouts to challenge the group. Conversely, if I've got a challenge full of beginners, you know, that's going to change the workouts as well. So I need that initial fitness test to give you better workouts, okay? You need the initial fitness test so that you can get a gauge of where you're starting from. Are you worse than you thought? Are you better than you thought? Message coming in. You know, you've got to see what your level is, and then you'll compare yourself from beginning to end on those metrics, okay? So take the test, very important, okay? Last, super important, okay? This is for you at-home people, okay? So listen up. You can do these workouts at home with no equipment, all right? Now, that being said, some minimal equipment will definitely help you. So if you can get your hands on some basic dumbbells, 3s, 5s, 10s, 12s, 20s, something like that. If you can get your hands on basic dumbbells, that's really going to help you, okay? Craigslist, Walmart, you can find stuff for pretty cheap, all right? If that's possible, please, please, please do it. It's going to make your workouts that much better. If you can't, okay, if you definitely can't get dumbbells, you're really tight budget, that's totally cool. You've got to get purses, and bags, backpacks, gallons of water weigh 8.3 pounds each, okay? You've got to just get creative on what you can use that bears weight, because you're just going to get further if you can stock yourself up with different weighted items, okay? So get creative. If you can get dumbbells, get them. If you can't, then you're going to have to get creative, okay? If you can get to the gym 1 day a week, or on the weekends, or just in the beginning for the test and at the end for the end test, do it, okay? If you can't get to the gym on the regular, that's cool, but you want to go to the gym as much as you can, okay? You're just going to get better results. You're going to have access to better equipment, more sophisticated equipment. So if you can get to the gym, please do, okay? All right, finally, if you're still watching, and you better be, okay? If you want to do well on this challenge, you got to watch all of my awesome videos. Most importantly, okay, you need to set intentions for this challenge, okay? You need to know on every workout, okay, particularly on the tough days when you just don't feel like it, you're tight on time, you're low on energy, you're just not into it. You need to be able to come back to that intention. Why am I here? Why did I call FitPro? What was I so unhappy about that I decided to get on a different program, all right? Remember all of those motivations and those intentions on the tough days, because I'm not going to be there, okay? I'm not with really any of you guys. I'm with maybe 3 of you that are in my home gym in Phoenix. But for the rest of the 40 of you that I'm not going to see every day, you've got to kick your own ass. And that's really difficult to do, okay? So you've got to stay really true to your intentions. That's my best advice that I can give you. Remember why you started, okay? And that's why I'm so picky about you submitting that to me here in the beginning, okay? So, 30-day challenge, elements. It's going to be really tough. It's going to be really unpredictable, so you've got to be ready for those shifts in programming. It's going to be demanding. It's going to be an intense competition. We have a better turnout now than we've ever had before. But most importantly, it's going to be pretty challenging. Okay, so bring your A game. Stay dedicated. Okay, remember your intentions on those dark days, and we'll see what you guys can do. All right, good luck.